Deep down, most people want to collaborate, even introverts, but the organizational system prevents that from happening. In recent times, collaboration has become vogue. In the times of Frederick Taylor, the emphasis was on each person doing their job, and the structure of collaboration was enforced by management. A person on the assembly line, say, was tightening bolts, but he did not know if his work was part of building a car or building a tank. In this type of organization, hierarchical control made sense. Over the years, we moved away from linear assembly type of work to an environment which is much more networked. In this new knowledge-based environment, people need to work laterally, exchanging information and knowledge across the organization. However, we still preserve the hierarchical control, and this is causing a lot of friction along the boundaries, where collaboration is not happening as freely. This is especially true for companies that have been around for a long time because it's been baked into their culture. We've tried with varying degrees of success to do something about it. Sometimes we flattened the organization, sometimes we created cross-functional teams, and sometimes we created a matrix reporting structure. Collaboration is not about meeting up with someone from another department over a cup of coffee or chit-chatting. It's not water cooler conversations. Rather, it's about sharing information, brainstorming ideas, and picking up and helping each other for the overall good, but with a shared understanding of the contribution of each, their roles and responsibilities being clear. Sometimes collaboration happens in the same room, and sometimes it happens across the world. Physical distance does have some challenges even today, but putting people in the same room and ordering them to collaborate does not help achieve the objectives either. So what can culture-entrenched large companies do about it? First, they have to realize that there is still no silver bullet. They need to work with employees to solicit ideas and try out different options. Let's take some lessons from real life. In real life, Gabian is a dad of 3 kids, and he spends a lot of time with them, teaching them about life, playing with them, and helping with their homework. He also works as a software engineer in a local company. He coaches one of his son's baseball teams. He's also a volunteer at a church. Essentially, Gabian plays different roles in his life. Except for his work, he does not really have a boss in any of his other responsibilities. Yet, he manages to do what is right most of the time and is pretty effective at doing it. He's admired by his wife for his devotion to his kids, admired by the other baseball parents for his commitment, and admired by many others who benefit from his volunteering at church, all without having a boss to report to or tell him what to do. How does this happen? It's because Gabian knows his role and his contribution to the whole. If he does not keep up his promise to being the best coach that he can be, his kids' baseball team will suffer. He feels a sense of responsibility that has not been imposed on him. Likewise for his other roles. Can we then set up the environment at the large companies to enable such behaviors from all employees? Can we make each employee understand how they are part of the big picture and help them understand their contribution to the overall good of the company? If leaders help to start building this environment, then they can free up their time from managing employees to focusing on the more important things. Fostering the environment does not mean rearranging the chairs in the office so collaboration spaces are created. It means changing the fundamental nature of how employees think about their role and contribution to the greater good.